In Tokyo, a woman named Yumi Saito starts her day by writing in a small notebook. She doesn't do it for social media likes or to impress anyone. She does it to keep track of her money, every yen she earns and spends. Last year, using this quiet habit, she saved over $10,000 without a high-paying job. How did she do it? Yumi follows a traditional Japanese money method called Kakeibo, and she lives by simple financial habits that many Japanese people use every day. These habits are not about being cheap. They're about being mindful and intentional. In this video, you'll learn how people in Japan manage their money in both old and modern ways, and how you can use the same ideas wherever you live. From tiny daily savings to powerful mindset shifts, the Japanese way of saving might just change your financial life for the better. The roots of Japanese financial wisdom. Japanese people have a long history of saving money. This habit started after World War II, when the country faced poverty and had to rebuild from almost nothing. During that time, every coin mattered. Families had to be careful with food, clothes, and money. They learned to live with less and waste nothing. This mindset still lives on in Japan today. It's part of the culture. There's even a word for it, maranai, which means don't waste. People believe it's wrong to waste time, money, or anything useful. Instead, they try to reuse, repair, and be grateful for what they already have. Another big influence is Japan's traditional values. Many Japanese people believe in balance, respect, and being responsible, not just for yourself, but also for others. Spending less isn't seen as being poor, it's seen as being smart and respectful. This mix of history and values helped build Japan's strong saving habits. And even today, these old ideas are being used in new ways, from apps to online challenges, all built on the same belief. Use what you have, save what you can. Number 1. Kakeibo, the budget journal that thinks for you. Over 100 years ago in Japan, a woman named Motoko Hani created something simple but powerful. She called it Kakeibo, pronounced Kakeibo, which means household finance book. It was a way to help people, especially women, manage their money better. But Kakeibo is more than just writing numbers. It's about thinking with your heart, as well as your head. Here's how Kakeibo works. Write your income. How much money are you bringing in this month? Set a savings goal. Decide how much you want to save. Track your spending in 4 categories. Reflect each week. Ask yourself, what did I do well? Where can I improve? What emotions came up while spending? Many people today use Kakeibo in paper notebooks. Some use apps or digital planners. The key is to slow down and really think about your money. Why is Kakeibo so special? Because it connects your spending to your feelings. It helps you become more aware of your habits. Instead of just swiping your card and forgetting, Kakeibo makes you stop and ask, is this helping me reach my goal? People who use Kakeibo say they feel calmer, more in control, and less stressed about money. It's not just about saving, it's about building a better relationship with money. And that can change everything. Number 2. Japanese minimalism. Owning less, owing less. In Japan, many people choose to live with less. This lifestyle is called minimalism, and it's not just about having a clean home, it's also a smart way to manage money. Japanese minimalism is inspired by traditional ideas like Zen Buddhism, which teaches peace through simplicity. It also follows the belief of wabi-sabi, which means finding beauty in simple, imperfect things. Instead of buying many things, minimalists in Japan focus on what really matters. They ask questions like, do I really need this? Does this bring value to my life? Will this add to my stress or my happiness? For example, some people live in small apartments with only a few clothes and no extra furniture. They may eat simple meals, use reusable items, and avoid shopping for fun. This doesn't mean they are poor. It means they are free from extra debt, stress, and clutter. One young man in Tokyo, Yudo, decided to give up his large apartment and extra stuff. He saved 45% of his income just by living smaller. Within 2 years, he paid off his student loans. Minimalism helps you spend less, save more, and feel lighter and more focused. In today's world, where ads tell us to buy more, Japanese minimalism reminds us, you don't need more things to have a better life. Often, less is more for your home, your your mind, and your wallet. Number 3. Invisible savings, the silent power of small habits. In Japan, saving money doesn't always mean making big changes. Sometimes it's the small, daily habits that make the biggest difference. These are called invisible savings because you hardly notice them, but they add up over time. One popular habit in Japan is the one coin rule. Every time someone gets a 100 yen coin, about $1, they put it aside in a jar. It seems small, but over weeks and months, that jar fills up. By the end of the year, they may have saved hundreds of dollars without feeling any pain. Another smart trick is rounding up your spending. For example, if something costs $3.50, you treat it like $4 and save the extra 50 cents. Some people do this on paper. Others use apps that do it automatically. These apps work quietly in the background. They round up your purchases or move small amounts of money into savings each day. You don't feel the loss, but you'll feel the gain later. Japan also uses reward systems to make saving fun. Some stores give surprise discounts if you spend less. Others offer points for shopping during less busy times. It turns saving into a game, which keeps people interested. Why do these small habits work? Because they don't overwhelm you. They build saving strength step by step. And the more you save, the more motivated you feel to keep going. In the end, it's not always the big decisions that grow your savings, it's the quiet, smart ones you make every day. Number 4. The community effect, saving together. In Japan, saving money is not always something people do alone. In many towns and villages, people have a long tradition of saving together as a group. These are called tanemoshi or saving circles. Here's how it works. A small group of people agree to put in the same amount of money each month. Every month, one person gets the full amount from the group. The next month, someone else receives it. It keeps going in a circle until everyone has had a turn. This system builds trust, support, and discipline. No one wants to let the group down. It also helps people save for big things, like school fees, weddings, or emergencies. Today, people around the world are bringing this idea back with a modern twist. There are online savings groups, apps that help friends save together, and social media challenges like No Spend November, $5 Savings Jar, 30-Day Frugal Challenge. Saving with others adds motivation and accountability. When you know someone else is also trying to save, you try harder. You feel part of a team. In Japan and beyond, the message is clear. Saving is easier when you don't do it alone. Number 5. Applying the Japanese approach wherever you are. You don't have to live in Japan to use Japanese saving methods. These habits work anywhere, whether you're in New York, Nairobi, or New Delhi. The key is to start small and be consistent. Start a Kakeibo journal. Use a notebook or a phone app to write down your income, spending, and savings goal each month. Reflect weekly. Cut the extra. Look at what you're paying for, but not using like old subscriptions or unused gym memberships. Cancel them. This is the minimalist way. Use invisible savings. Try the roundup rule or save your smallest bills. Use apps like Capital or Digit to save without thinking too hard. Find a savings buddy. Join a savings group or do a money challenge with a friend. Talk about your goals. Share your progress. Try Frugal Fridays. Every Friday, do one money-saving task, like packing your lunch, walking instead of driving, or having a no-spend day. These steps may seem small, but they can lead to big results. Japanese money habits are not about being rich. They're about being mindful, calm, and in control of your life. You don't need to change everything at once. Pick one habit. Try it for a week. Then another. Over time, you'll see your money grow and your stress shrink. Japanese saving habits teach us that money isn't just about numbers. It's about choices, discipline, and peace of mind. Whether it's writing in a Kakeibo journal, living simply, or saving quietly each day, these small steps can lead to big changes. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Start today with one habit. Write it down. Try it for a week. Watch how your thinking and your money begins to change. Saving the Japanese way isn't just about wealth. It's about building a life that feels calm, clear, and free. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.